Hi, my name's Kevin Quantum. I'm a magician scientist hybrid, and this is the PiCo. The PiCo is a device that measures the quality of the air that we breathe. It can essentially smell the air in lots of different ways and then tell us what it's made up of and if it's good or bad for us. Air is the invisible gas that surrounds us, that we breathe in every few seconds. Now, a gas doesn't have a shape, but it does flow around us, and sometimes you can even see a gas. This gas we call steam. It comes out of a kettle when it's boiling. And even though most gases are invisible, we can still sometimes smell them or see their effect. You can very easily see the effect of a gas by taking a piece of paper, standing it on its end, and then blowing it over. Even though you can't see the air move, you know that it does because the paper has fallen. Now, depending on where you live, other gases and particles get into the air, so tiny that we can't even see them. Now, the PiCo can detect many of these and tell us about how much of them there is. One of these gases the PiCo can test is called Co2 Carbon Dioxide, and CO2 is also one of the gases that we expel when we breathe out. Lots of CO2 in the air is not good for us. Now, you can make your own cup of carbon dioxide by mixing bicarbonate of soda with vinegar. The chemical reaction fills the cup with CO2. It's invisible, but we know it's there because CO2 doesn't burn like oxygen. In fact, it will actually put a candle out, or lots of candles out, if you've got time. If you place the PiCo into a small box and then pour CO2 in, it will be able to detect the change. Try it yourself in class. Now, if you live in the countryside in summer, you'll probably find lots of pollen, small bits of plants that escape from flowers in the summer. These cause some people to have allergies, like a runny nose, and you'll know it as hay fever. And if you live in the city, then there may be lots of tiny particles in the air from polluting cars and trucks. Now, sometimes you'll find that different areas of your school will have different levels of carbon dioxide, of CO2. So here's a few tests you can try for yourself. Try place the PiCo in your class and measure the CO2 level there. And then try the school cafe. Put it maybe beside the window of your classroom, and if you can, maybe try outside the window in your class. When you're going to your gym class, measure the CO2 level in the gym, before gym and after, when children have had time to play around. Try putting the PiCo in the boys' toilet. Maybe try placing it in the girls' toilet. See what the CO2 levels are like there. If you can, try it outside the school. Try it in the playground. If your playground's near a busy road, try it there as well. Then test it in the summer. Test it also in the winter. And what do you expect? What are the differences? And if there is a big difference, what can you do to change your environment? Gases like to move and spread out, and this is why the PiCo can sit still on your desk and still work. The gases come to it. So here are two more experiments that you can try in your own classroom to learn about air and how air moves around. Here's an experiment with moving gases that you can do in your class. You need a CD, a bottle top with a hole in it, a balloon, and a glue gun. Stick the bottle lid to the CD with the glue gun. Once the glue is dried, blow up the balloon and then attach to the bottle lid. voila, you have your very own hovercraft. The air inside the balloon is at a lot higher pressure than the air outside, and it wants to deflate to balance the pressure again. The deflation then causes a stream of air that lifts the CD off the table. And here's a second experiment that's just pure magic. When I put this pencil on the table and push my finger down, it magically moves. It's a normal pencil and a normal finger, no strings attached. With everything that you know now, do you think you can work out the pencil trick for yourself? My name is Kevin Quantum. Stay excited about mystery. See you soon.